There is none like you. Let your name be glorified. We are here to learn wisdom, and let your spirit be our teacher. I submit myself to the authority of the Holy Spirit. I submit myself to the counsel of the Almighty God, that He speak to us. Father, let there be an expository teaching on the building wealth and career success. Let somebody leave here this evening with something. Father, enlarge our knowledge. Expand us that we will fulfill destiny on this planet Earth. Thank you, Jesus, because we believe you have answered us. Thank you, Father. For in Jesus' most powerful name we pray. Hallelujah. That's good one. Please, I'd like everyone to sit. We don't have much time, please. If that is working, that's fine. Because I would like everyone to hear. We are dealing with a business, a serious matter today. We are dealing with something very powerful, and I love something I love doing. Teaching on how to make wealth is a hobby. Teaching on how to succeed is a hobby. And I would like everyone to pay attention. And I believe you have your writings material. You must have one. Because most of when it comes to wealth curation, it's all about principles. In as much as we know the principles, we must know the principle. Praise the Lord. So God gives a principle, and He is a principle. So when God gives the principle, you know Him for empowerment. You need Him to help you to succeed with the principles that He has given. So when it comes, so we believers, we believe that God helps us to succeed. So I want to appreciate everyone, the youth. I'm happy to see you. One among us, one person here is so important to me. Everyone, one person. The reason is this: we all can understand success and make marvelous things with what we know. That if we get to know, understand what we are discussing, I'm here to teach. And I believe if you can know it, that what you will make out of it will help and save generations, not just only you. So by the time you know the knowledge, you can transfer it. So somebody can be a friend, can be somebody by your family, by somebody by your side, can be a neighbor, can be your children. So knowledge is a way to become successful in life. The topic that was given to me was building wealth and career success, which is powerful. That means we are looking at strategic or navigating financial strategies for a thriving future. But let me come in with this. There is nothing like a future. A future is nothing but it's a concept. A future is a concept. Tomorrow is an ideology. A future is a concept. Why tomorrow is an ideology? Because the future you talked about, the tomorrow you talked about yesterday is today. Did you get it? The tomorrow you talked about yesterday is now. Is what now? Today. So it's nothing but an ideology. So if you can't get this understanding, when the tomorrow you're talking about, when it comes, you will still be the same king. The tomorrow you're talking about will come, and you discover you are the same person, you haven't achieved anything. You haven't gone anywhere. You haven't added any value. You didn't achieve the success that you have desired so much, because in an ideology, oh, tomorrow is bright, the future is bright, it's an ideology. Nobody's future is bright and nobody's future is dark. So it's a matter of choice. There is nothing like a generational curse. Rather, we have generational choices. So what we call a generational curse is a generational choice, because the father chose, the grandfather chose that path, the son chose that path, and you from the same family is choosing the same path, many times unconsciously, many times not knowing. You're not too sure. You don't know that you are following the same old path that landed your family into where they are and who they are. So everything will come wealth creation, because I don't have too much time, so I'll be breaking it and I'll be cutting it. Whenever it talks about wealth creation, there are two things, there are several things, but I'll be cutting it down, but I'll be picking the most important ones. So what should come to your mind whenever you talk about wealth building or wealth creation should be entrepreneurship. Adding value, creating something. Goods and services. There must be something you are selling. There must be something somebody's buying from you. If you are selling nothing, your hands will not exchange with money. So it's what you are selling, but we're going to go a bit wider this evening so we can understand when it comes to entrepreneurship. We will always, most of us, we know it, we are business people, we create businesses, we are thinking of what business can I do? What can I do to make money? So, and where I'm coming now is different from what you are doing. Every one of us wants to do business and make money. So what we put first is money. And that's one of the reasons why many times we don't make the money, because we have already projected the wrong thing. So when you want to go into business, yes, you are there to make money, but if your target is money, many times you might miss it. Because your target should be to solve a problem. And that's one of the reasons why when people want to build a business, want to create, want to set up an entrepreneurship, or want to go into entrepreneurship rather. So the first thing that comes to their mind is a business. But the first thing that should come to your mind when it comes to entrepreneurship, you want to go into business, the first thing that should come to your mind is your audience. Not your business. Not business, but audience. You cannot set up a business and now be looking for audience. You get your audience, you get your customers, and now set up a business. I want to set up a business and ask them, oh, I set up a business opportunity. What am I selling? Peugeot Pass. Now, where am I going to sell up Peugeot Pass? That's when I've already gotten a shop. Set it up. What am I selling? Peugeot spare parts. It's by the time I have set up the business and I realized that I don't have much people driving Peugeot cars. So where are my customers? Where are my audience? I can't find them. I'm not looking for them because the business, I am in business, but I don't have audience. I don't have customers. Because I didn't get the audience first. Who am I targeting? Who are the people I'm looking at? So before I go to business, who are my customers? Where do I get them? Entrepreneurship, building wealth. I'm just saying that a foundation on this issue because we have so much to talk about tonight. Now, when it comes to wealth creation, I'm talking about you must have the mindset that you must be doing something, exchanging hands with money. But the problem we have is a lot of us are into it, but we are doing most of them, we are doing the wrong way. And that's why we are not getting the perfect results, because we continue to struggle. And one of the reasons why we need to go deeper into entrepreneurship is this. When we don't have the right understanding of entrepreneurship, what happens is this, that when the person who is directly involved in the business is no more, the business dies. You set up a business so your children can say, oh, my father used to be wealthy. But when the man dies, the business dies. Because they didn't have this extra knowledge and information we're about to discuss. So you have a business that if you are not there, let's assuming that the person is on a sick bed for 1 month, the shop is closed. Hello. And that's scary, because when I look into the world today, that's one of the business what we do. We have a business that needs our presence to survive. You know, we said navigating, I'm working based on what people gave me. He said navigating financial strategies for a driven future. So if my future is secure, do I have a business that can survive without me? And even if I am working, because there are 3 kinds of businesses. Now, number 1, you have a business that majority, 70% of people are in businesses that they work to earn. They work once, they earn once. They work twice, they earn twice. So I must go to arena before I make money. So I'll go and run around the business and hustle for the whole day before money comes in. So you call it struggle. But we have another kind of business that you hit once and you sit and money is coming. So that's another kind of business, another kind of entrepreneurship. I get me now. So you labor once, but you have a business. You keep laboring. You keep every day. You are there, morning to evening. You are there. You must labor for money to come. If you don't labor that day, money will not come. So the money requires your presence to come. Requires your energy to come. You must put in. So we call that kind of business, the business, we call it, you must put in your time and energy. So the business requires your time, requires your energy. So your time and your energy must be involved before money comes. So if your energy and time is not involved, you can't get money. Your time must be there. You must consume your time before money comes. You must consume your energy. So that's another 1. 2, you labor once, and you are out, and money is still coming, flowing. Let's assume, for example, you build a house. You labor to build a house for once. You're not sitting. Even when you are gone, your children are still collecting money. And there are so many other businesses like that. We move into that when we get there, so I can be able to hit it very fast. So most of your questions will also push me to go a bit deeper into most of these things. So building wealth curation, we now have what we call the cash flow, the networking. You know, you have to understand the network of every business to keep the cash flowing. The network of every business. So we are going to touch a bit of that. Those who are already in entrepreneurship, let's assuming you don't need to travel to Dubai every month to buy goods to sell. You just have to establish a relationship and have the connection and the accounts and have the contact of the company involved, and all happens. What you do is to call and send money, and your goods is here. Are we together here? So that's different set of entrepreneurship. So you planting a business that requires your presence to survive, or you planting a business that does not need your presence to survive. Because when it comes to entrepreneurship, what comes to the mind of especially the career people And that's one of the reasons why we should be talking about. I love it when they added career success. So, and I said that's fine, because one of the biggest challenge we have with career people is this. When you talk about multiple streams of income, we get there. So we discuss on how to activate and create multiple streams of incomes. So many career people used to do the wrong thing when it comes to multiple streams of income, when we are asking them to go into entrepreneurship. So what they do is multiple struggles, not multiple streams of incomes. Multiple struggles. Okay, let me have Daddy. Come, sir. Come, sir. Come. Now, watch this. Let me just use 3 of them to explain to you what is multiple streams of. Okay, this is my daughter here. She's a banker, and she has worked in a bank for over 15 to 17 years, and she's now a top manager in the bank. She's earning well. She's earning well. And now she has gone to a business workshop and she heard about multiple streams of income. And she said, okay, what do I do now? He said, here, move forward. Then I said, there, I produce things. I'm a baker. I make drink juice, drinks, fruit drinks. So what do I do? She is the same one working in a bank. So every morning she has to go to the bank and work as a banker. Every morning and come back and spend the whole night making the fruit juice. Are we together now? Who is? She's a banker. And she's trying to create multiple streams of incomes. Now, she's working hard. She's committed to her job. But now, she's making fruit juice herself. She borrowed the machines. She's one working hard. She will see work and go about before going to work to go and supply the juice and come back home. And she's okay now. I also have money now. Money is coming from the fruit juice. Money is coming from the banking work. What do I do now? Let me travel to Dubai and start importing clothes. I get it now. Who is doing the same thing? I get it now. And all the businesses requires her presence, requires her energy, requires her time. So it's not multiple streams of income, it's a multiple struggles. God bless you. Did you get it? Did you get it? So if you don't have a multiple streams of incomes, what you have is a multiple struggles. Because in entrepreneurship, you need to understand what they call the HR, the human resources management. So you must understand how to multiply your effort, how to escalate your ideas. Now, well, I can decide. Now, come sir. But look at another person comes from a point state. And when he comes from a point state, I'm going to demonstrate in different 2 ways. And he comes from where? From a point state. And he got a room and he's selling small. He's selling, he go to market, he buy this selling bigs, buy something, and he's moving it, marketing it. And he said, I'm making, how much are do you make every day? 6,000. I need to create more streams of income because I'm going to diversify it. I need to create multiple streams of income. What do I do here now? I need to go back to the village and get another person to come. Come, sir. When it comes, what do I do? When I'm buying now, if I used to buy 2 cartons and now buy how many now? 4 cartons. Remember, from the first time he has built a capital. So I now bought another 4 cartons now. I will now give him this one now, another 2 cartons. Go and sell and return back profits for me. I get it now. Now, he started. I'll get another person. Do the same thing. I get another person. Now, this guy that started alone is having how many people now? 6 people. Selling. Now, how much do you used to sell before? 2 packs every day, 2 cartons every day. But now he has gotten 6 people who has taught the same business, and the only thing he gets back is when this one returns, he says, okay, see what your money. This one returns back and says, okay, see your money. This one returns back and says, okay, see your money. Now he has 6 boys who are doing the same thing. Are we together now? So if he's used to make 6,000 alone before, and now 6 boys are making 6,000, how much is he making now? Huh? from 6,000, you see what they call multiple streams of income. Are you getting it now? Now, he will leave the room for them and move on to another place and get another room again and get another 6 people again, and they are making this amount of money. 36 plus 36, how much in a day? 70,000 in one day from 6,000. God bless you. Multiple. Now, he doesn't need his or her presence to survive. He can decide today, I'm not going anywhere, I'm sleeping. Those 12 boys must go out. I'm not going anywhere today, I'm sleeping. The 12 boys must go out, and money is coming. So I'm talking about another. We are taking about entrepreneurship on different how to diversify. Another way is this again, as a career person, I want to build wealth creation. Now, I don't have the time to bring these 6 boys and be monitoring them. What do? I will go to, I'll look at somebody. Oh, madam, you are selling fish. At times, sometimes they come, you don't have fish. What happens? If I give you 100,000, how much will you be giving me every month? Another, you are not into fish business. I don't know how to sell ice fish. But I have somebody I can give money to boost his business, and I give some percentage, and my 100,000 is doing that. Now, if I have somebody that I give 100,000 and is giving me 5,000 every month, this is very sweet if you have tested it. You have somebody that you give 6,000, 100,000, and is giving you common 5,000 every month. At the end of the year, the person have given you 60,000, right? And how much your 100,000 is still with the person, but he has given you 60,000 as a profit from your business at the end of the year. So your 100,000 has given you 6,000. So what you have now is 160, right? But how much do you give out? So imagine you have 1 million, and you gave out 100 to 10 different people, and they are giving you 5,000 every month. So from that 10 different people, how much do you get at the end of the month? 50,000. So how much do you get at the end of the year? 600,000. So your 1 million has given you 600,000, and you still have your 1 million intact. Are we still together here? So this is multiple streams of income when it comes to diversification of your income, multiplying, creating multiple ways of making money. So you are still now. This person is his business. I see a woman doing a business, and in the capital I give, and I'm getting 5,000, and I have it's my business. Now it also, even if I'm sleeping, at the end of the month my 50K is coming. Is that not true? Even if I'm sleeping, I can decide to, I travel that, or something happened, I am not here in Nigeria, I've gone to school, I'm in school, I'm going to school, I'm focusing on my education. At the end of the month, my 50K must enter my account. 5,000 from different people. So it's a business that does not need my energy and does not need my time. And we sit together. I'm just watching this thing. So I'm dealing with entrepreneurship. Because most of us, what becomes our mind is, because I'm learning to teach you something, and I believe God will help us. So whenever it comes to wealth creation, think of adding value, solving a problem. The easiest way to make money is to do what? Solve a problem. Telecommunication, oil and gas, providing food security, health crisis, health security. So you are looking for what we provide solution. First of all, don't forget, always keep it in your mind that to survive in a business, you must find your audience first. Don't set up a business and not looking for audience. That business will not succeed. First of all, do your market survey. Get to your business, get to your people, get to your audience first. This business I want to sell, who are my buyers? Who are my audience? So you get them first. When I went into health business, I know many people are sick. Are we together? I know people are not feeling fine. So I know that what I'm selling, I have to study my business. I know that everybody, all of you, as you are looking at me, you need my products. I went together now. And that's why I'm very proud of it. So it doesn't matter who you are. If I meet the governor, you need it. If I meet a newborn baby, now, why do I love my business? It doesn't have, a baby you give birth to today can buy my products. So you can't tell me, hey, and I've not got to the age of using it. No, my baby is too old, too young to eat it. So you don't need to be sick to buy my product. You don't need to be healthy to buy my product. So anybody, whether you are healthy, you are not healthy, you need my product. Just like food. Just like water. So if you don't sell something, you are stuck in a business that you have only one set of people. We go to that if you have time. You have a business now. For example, you are selling cameras. If I'm not into media business, I don't have any business with you. So it's only if I'm a photographer, I'm in the media business, that's when I come to your shop. So if I'm passing, if I'm a food seller, and I pass where they're selling cameras, I don't have any business there. So what kind of a business that can have a larger audience? So you need to look at your audience. Where can I find my customers? Where can I find my audience? So you look at something that you know that anywhere, if I move left, I must find my audience. If I go right, I must find my audience. Anywhere I enter, if I go to any church, I have my customers. If I go to schools, I have my customers. Anywhere I enter, I have my customers. That's finding your audience. You need to find this. So even if you're already in a business that is giving you money, you can still think of moving further. Now, the truth of the matter, I was telling somebody that I said, there are businesses, I said, I'm using COVID-19 as a yardstick of measuring the parameters of a kind of a business I should go into. During the time of COVID-19, most of you didn't wear your clothes. So those who are selling clothes didn't sell. Because where were you going? No occasion. Social distancing. So nobody was, no party. So what if such a thing comes again? Will do you have a business that can succeed in the midst of lockdown? What to do? So these are things you consider. Do you have a business that's only, if I didn't go to my shop and open it, I will not make money. So the only business I'm doing that I must be there. So you have to build to multiply your streams of incomes. Are we still together here? I hope I'm not wasting your time. Am I wasting your time? Okay. I told us, I said I will be treating only two things. There are many of it. But I will be sticking with you because of time. I'm looking at my time. I have only a few minutes left. So, because now it's pushing me now to leave entrepreneurship and go to investment. So, when we want to invest. So, but one thing I want to share with you when it comes for building, when it comes to building careers. You don't, as a career person, you don't need to exit. Let me use my daughter as an example. Like, I got my daughter here at Stiforma. You don't need to exit your career. I get it now. To go and start, when you come from diversifying or multiple streams of income, you're already in a very good, promising career. You don't need to exit. I get it now. Because that's what some people do. They exit to go and start up a business to build in a way because there's something they used to hear that as far as you remain a salary earner, you cannot be wealthy. Have you heard that before? That as far as you remain a salary earner, you never be wealthy. It's true. But the truth of the matter is this: you don't need to exit your career. You don't need to exit, because there are certain things you need to understand. Number one, in life, this I would like you to take it down. One, in life, whatever you need to do in life, start early. Start early. Start on time. It's a very important factor when it comes for success in life. When it comes to success, any our success, start early in life. Whatever. Don't be distracted. Don't be carried away. Don't get old and be thinking, I started Zion City when I was 26. Are you together? Don't get old and say, oh, what will I do? That's those days when they come to church and say, is this small boy your pastor? I was very young. And I had that spirit of entrepreneurship when younger. I started my first business at 14 years. And what was the business? A shoemaker. I was 14 years when I started my first entrepreneurship. I was 14 years when I started shoemaking business. Built the house myself. Went to market, buy those things, so I repair, I produce, and I sell. So I go to business, there's a sandal they call those days, Opanka. Most of you don't know it. Have you heard of Opanka sandals? Did you hear about it? Opanka. So those days, I would go to the market, I would buy a sole. All this one you see, they call this, what they call it, make easy breast, what they call it, making shoe today. Cobras. So I started at the 14 years. I went to market those days. I saved the money. I gathered the money. I went to market. I bought all these. I used to sew shoes. I bought my scissors. Bought my things. I bought leathers. I cut it. Manufacture sandals. I sell. Repair slippers. Most of those mothers in the village, I repair their slippers. Then to repair a slippers, we cut it. How they cut it? So we use it to sew it like a bookie. I do it then, whether it was $5 or $10, 20. So, number one, whatever, when you are pursuing a career in life, start very early. That's number one. So, number two, give it all it takes. Number two, when you are pursuing something, don't do. Some people are playful. When you are doing something, you think you are too young. A 20 years old person should be a millionaire. I stand on the altar of the Most High God. I bought my first car 22 years. You should be serious. That's one of the biggest challenges I see with the younger generations on seriousness. You are doing something, you are not serious about it. You are not focused. You are not left. Is a bit heavy. So give it all it takes. Whatever that is worth doing is worth doing well. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When I left business to ministry, I told myself I will still go far. If I've been in business, I'll go far. If I've been anywhere, so what I used to tell myself, doesn't matter what I do, I must succeed. Because I will give it all it takes. That's why. If it's ministry, for good and fine, it has to succeed. If it's business, no option. To succeed. It's a determination. But when you are being distracted, like informations, you don't know what to do. So, it's not anywhere you are. Sometimes you talk too much. You play. Too much of everything is very bad. Some overdo things. You laugh, you overlaugh, you do something. You WhatsApp, you over WhatsApp. Play games, you overplay it. Everything, you overdo it. It's not moderate. Once you have this understanding in life, bet me you will succeed. You pursue a woman, you will pursue excess woman. And if you as a young boy, what is something about babes? The same babes we bench you when you are 30 and you are poor. The same babes will say, "Go and look for your class." Forget it. Ladies are here. Nobody will love you without money. Not even me. As a pastor, you know that people that give more in the church, you will love more. Never Father bless it. I get it now. Can you imagine the way I pray for Pastor Ike? Are we together? He's not jealous, he can feel bad about it, but he didn't buy a land for me. I get it now. Oh God, nothing will happen to that my son. So you need love. If Ned Moke can marry the Daniels, shows you the power of wealth. Forget love. Whatever you are, they tell you, so you work hard. Give life. Don't, you see, tomorrow is like a seed. If you didn't plant, you will not harvest. So tomorrow is like what? A seed. If you did not plant, you will not do what? You will not harvest. So it's when you plant that you'll be hoping. Now, I'm going to that part where people don't have patience for planting. You know, see, there are gospels according to nation. So people don't like doing something that will take time to produce results. They want what they will do now and get results now. How do I set it? When I keep telling people, invest, buy lands. You know why? One of the things that should come to your mind whenever you think about buying lands is this. In any city today, anywhere you look at as called as a city, was once a village. So anywhere you call a village today will become a city tomorrow. When I bought a land at Lekki, that was 15 years ago. That place was bush. The last time I went to visit my land, too many. In my city. But when I bought land there, 15 years ago, 2008, it was bush. We drove from here to Oja, it was inside bush. I bought inside. Back of my land then was bush, palm trees, all this kind of bush. No single house was there. But go there now, you will not see any bush. It's not a city. That was 15 years ago. So anytime you come to a place, any city, if you are here now, count 30 meters away. I get it now. In the next 10 years, is it going to be a city? Come to that place again. Count another 30 meters away. Are you together now? In the next, anywhere you see, anytime you see a city is somewhere, the next bush there is going to become a city very soon. You know why? They are no longer producing lands. You can manufacture clothes, can manufacture anything. Phone, if you miss iPhone today to manufacture tomorrow, but they are no longer manufacturing lands. The same size in the time of Adam, the same size today. So what is growing is people, population. So the more the population is growing, the more they will need land to stay. So the more they keep clearing bushes, they turn into cities. So there is no place you look today and call it a complete bush or village. It has to become a city very soon because of population growth. So don't forget, start what? Start early in life. Number 2, give it all it takes. Number 3, get all the qualifications and the certifications. Get all the qualifications and all what? Certifications. When you are younger, fight for qualifications. You're young. Don't waste it. Get certificates. Get qualifications. There are some little I was able to gather when I was younger. I have a diploma in law today. And I don't take chances. Don't take chances. You don't take chances. Get all the qualifications as much as you can. As I'm standing here, I am running a diploma in health. Is it true? I am running a diploma in health care assistance. And by God's grace, before December or thereabouts, I'll get my certification. So I'll become a qualified health personnel. And I want to get more. I want to study more. I want to read more. Any day you stop learning, you will stop earning. Any day you stop learning, you will stop earning. You don't get tired of learning more. So get all the necessary qualifications you can. Certificates. Don't get tired of certificates. Don't get tired. Keep adding certificates. Don't get tired of getting certificates. Keep it. Get as much as you can. Stop. Don't come to 11 and say I'm tired of education. Push on. You will know the value tomorrow. So get all. Anything you can lay hands on. Get all the qualification. Now young. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. My first certificate in law, my diploma in law, I got from Ahmadu University, Zaria. I did a conductor. I should never seen it. I did conductor in this city, in Lagos. Saved to get that diploma. And I don't know what my life would have been today or would have looked like today if I didn't strive to improve my education. I didn't strive to improve my education. I don't know whether how we'll be talking to graduates, masters, degree holders, PhDs. I don't know how we'll be standing before them and be talking to them. Graduates. You are talking to them, they use some terminologies, you are looking like a mom. So anytime you have opportunity to do something, do it. You are young. Don't waste times. Don't waste times. Fight. Number 4, network strategically. Number 4, network what? Strategically. When you are building, have contacts. Know people in different professions and different fields. You're not a banker, but have an idea of banking. You're not a medical doctor, have an idea of medicine. What is in that field? So you network strategically. It will give you a balanced knowledge when you want to invest. Are we together now? And some people say, you are in phone business, you are in accessories, you are doing this only when you know. Don't limit your life. Don't limit your what? Your life, don't limit it. Don't just focus on one thing and say, every day it's only, what am I selling? It's computer. And I don't want to know about medicine. I wish we were here. And I don't want to know about banking. Because that's why you may not even know when to invest. There are some people that, what do you have? I have a shop and I have a computer worth 500,000. Then you invest. You don't have share with any company. No. You don't even know when telecommunications are selling chairs. You don't have share with MTN chairs. You know what MTN? And you buy that, you recharge their phone, you buy their SIM card, you buy their phone, you buy airtime from them. You are investing with MTN, but you don't have share. You don't get back what you are investing. And so many telecommunications are selling chairs. You will see Glo are selling chairs, Etisalat are selling chairs, Airtel are selling chairs. You didn't even pay, buy 100,000 naira. That if anybody is making call, your money is coming. Anytime somebody walks to the shop and says, please, can I get one Airtel card 500? It's working for you. The only thing you know is that shop. You run in the morning, open it, clean it, dust it. That's all you know. You're not networking strategically. You're not network. Don't just focus on your mind. Some people say it this way. You put your egg in one basket. You have to network strategically. Have ideas. So the time they're supposed to be listening to information, business news, they are playing games. You know, sometimes I look at and say, you are young. And the age, me, where the world is running very fast like jets, rockets. The world is, before you know it, you are old. And you look back, what have I achieved? What have I done with my life? And you look at yourself, what have I done? What did I achieve with my life? You didn't learn more. Learn more and earn more. So you understand these things. Some of you don't even know how chairs work. You have never even, that time you are spending, wasting and doing other things. Cannot just go to your Googles, your Wikipedia and begin to ask, how does share work? What are the share dividends? You need to learn it. Even if you haven't won, you don't have any share anywhere. One of my biggest shares is with flour mills, and I didn't buy it. My mother bought it when I was a year old. My mother bought the share when I was a year old. I think it's Goju that we still remember. When we came to Lagos, we went to flour mills headquarters, so I had to change everything. And the share today with flour mill that my mommy bought when I was a year old, so minus 1 year from my age, you know how old that share is? It's millions, what millions today. Multiple millions. Flour mills. Multiple millions. How much? Then, the last time I asked her, she told me she bought the shares then with 25,000. 25,000 in 1980. And today, that shares are in multiple millions. And if I call it, I don't want to study about these things. You are young. You have to know them. You are young. Get to have knowledge. Have knowledge. Study things. Don't get tired of learning things. elongated of learning network strategy. Don't just focus on that. What are you saying? This is what I'm telling you. I'm not curating. I'm knowing things. Network strategically. Know things. Even if you're a student, study other things. Even if you're a business, study other things. Let me use my daughter as an example. Okay, now I'm nursing. Don't just stay in nursing. Because I'm coming to the career, the business of every career. If I have time. I don't know. Every career has what? A business. So then you need to know the business of your career. I think that's number 1, number 6 or whatever. So but we go to that. So you need to understand the business of your career. Like I say, pastor, what is the business of my career? So as a nurse, I don't just focus on, I'm studying, I'm a nurse. And how do I give it? I'm not just somebody that you see some people, they're moving about, who are you? I'm a nurse. And they didn't go anywhere, they didn't achieve anything. They came out of nursing school, went to 2 or 3 hospitals, they didn't pay them well, they go into another business, and what are they doing? They are just looking for who is having typhoid and malaria to inject. Because they didn't go far to study. Or what are they looking for? Oh, if I get a visa to travel to America, I get to that, in America, nothing is moving. They tell you that. Okay, that's your mind. I get it now. So, when you look at these things, you don't just stay networked strategically. Even if I am studying nursing, I'm just using it as a case study. Even if I am studying nursing, what else do I do? I need to know about shares. I need to know about investment. We'll come to that. I need to know about this. I need to diversify my knowledge. I need to diversify my knowledge. I need to get informations. I need to open my eyes to so many things. I studied many things. That's why when this Tap Star came up, I was taken to my they didn't know I had the knowledge. I was talking to them. I said, don't tap. Did I tell you guys? Did I say from the beginning? And I gave them the reasons why you shouldn't tap. And I said, over the years, for more than 15 years ago, I studied about crypto coins. I spent all my nights, all my days reading. At the early stage of this ministry, I read so much about crypto coins. I read so much. And I said, so when the tapping came, I said, stop tapping. I said, because I know these things. Number 1, anytime they have to launch an airdrop, they start today. And airdrops have been new over the years. For the past 20 years, I've been having airdrops. Not just recently. But people don't know. So now, for you to launch an airdrops, you must have, first of all, know the faces. You can't just be tapping for an app you don't know. I need to come out and I say, okay, now 3 of us are launching airdrops. I get it now. And we come on what they call Ask Me Anything section on the blockchains to tell you we are going to be launching on this because it has to be a project well planned, well organized with the experts already in the business. Now, if I did not come with experts, it's a systematic fraud. And that's what I told them. Because I have read so deep over the years. That's why during the MM, I didn't do MMM. But John will tell you that I taught his paper that day because you read. One of the problems of the younger generation that they don't like reading. It's a big problem. It's one of the biggest problems of the younger generations. They don't like reading. Reading is a taboo. It's like a stress. So now, phone has come to help them. So every time you are WhatsApping, you are chatting, you are in a group of friends. They create groups where they are sending emojis and chatting out. Oh, God of help. It's very painful. If people come and form groups, I've never said a word. It's not pride. I'm too busy. They created group, secondary school, primary school, old boys. God is my witness. I've not said a word. When I say, most of you have not said anything here. The only thing I have not done for them is I have not blocked the group. But I haven't said anything. They contribute money, do party over the years. I've never said a word. I never contributed. I'm too busy with life and destiny. Most of them in different groups, useless groups. Different associations, old associations. But you are not learning the wisdom gadgets, tenets that should help to build your future. Every day you learn something. I keep saying it. You learn something about business. You cannot succeed in what you don't know. The world is too big. So, let's work strategically. That's number 4. Number 5, understand the business of your career. I will come back to that and we'll explain it. Understand the business of your career. So, if you're in any career, learn how to expand it, learn how to get more from it. Because that way, understanding the business of your career, we bring us to what I call self-development. Am I communicating? Just today, there are people that are working now in wellness business. Let me use my own business for example. So there are some people that have been selling wellness drugs. I get it now over the years, but they don't know how to shake somebody's BP. Am I communicating? They don't know how to shake somebody's blood sugar level. They don't know. And they have been in the business where I've been selling, I've been in network for 25 years. And you can't understand something. They don't know anything about health. Before my son started talking yesterday, I was talking about the cell divisions and cells renewal and most of the so on and so forth. You know, you don't study. There is so much to know. There is so much you can study in life. Stop playing games. Someone say, stop shopping. Stop the shots. You have a lot to learn. You know, many times I'll be blaming myself and saying, God, why? I wish I had enough time. I need to learn more about in the medical field. I need to study more about in the finance field. You know, tomorrow you have not taken your time to learn more about finance. You have not taken your time to learn more about so much, and you have time to be chatting. Be in a useless group. Remember, number 1, start early in life. Sometime. Don't get to, if you are 25 and gotten your own house, your own land, to be a landlord. There are 3 landlords in the world. The Lord Jesus. Jesus is the Lord, right? Landlords. And in the court, you call the judge a Lord. Is it true? You know what? At that place he's sitting, he has the power of life and death. So Jesus, so the 2 people that can decide your life, Jesus the Lord. Your landlord can tell you tomorrow you are leaving my house. You are homeless. So another Lord that have to tell you this word, you are exiting, you are leaving, is a judge. So that's why they call 3 of them Lord. Landlord. So you are 25, you are not yet a landlord. Work hard. God bless. I became a landlord before 25 in Lagos. So I don't tell you what I didn't do. You know, I was saying something, I said, whatever I am preaching today, I'm qualified to preach it. If I tell you about millions, I've touched millions and I'm still touching millions. I get it now. I was here with you, I sent 2 million to business partner this evening. So I touched millions. I just a business partner, I sent 2 million. So if I tell you about millions, I'm qualified. If I tell you about success, I'm qualified. Whatever I share with you, I am qualified because I have achieved it. And I'm still planning to share more. So you understand the business of your career. It's big. So we have to come back to, let me give you some of the points. So, let me come to this. I'll come to the business of the career. Is that okay? Because I'm looking at the time. My time is off now. So let me just give you the last one. I think I'm on the hair. So let me give the last one and I'll drop the microphone. Become a saver. Saving. Money you save today will save you tomorrow. Money you save today will save you tomorrow. Don't play. Are you getting that? You don't just, anything you see. I keep teaching people about buying too much materialistic. And I told my children, I said, show me one thing I have bought with my money. Show me one thing I bought with my money. I don't put my money into material things. Hello? Are we together? If I have known so many that started ministry with me when we started, most of them I told them I have not gotten to agree with that. Why? Because then we are investing on shoes, nice suits. I was investing on books. So they started, I know me no go. Today, they only know prayer points, and I can teach you health, and I can teach you finance, and I can teach you the Bible. So they were only investing on suits, so they can appear and raise prayer points. But I wasn't investing only on traveling to the mountains and fasting and praying. I was investing on books. Buying books when I was reading. Spending time to consume books of different fields of studies. So you don't just know only prayer points. Don't you know it's Holy God, every power that say I will not survive, and you are the power. Proverbs 21:20. I wish I have no GMT. I wish I have no Good News Bible. Oh God. Is it that I have Good News in your translation? Not with my second phone. Proverbs 21:20. Can somebody? But it's more explained in the Good News Bible. Can somebody read for me? Proverbs 21:20. I'll be dropping the microphone. Can I get it? Proverbs 21:20. If I have good news, better. If I don't have good news, anyone. Any other translation. What? Good news. Wise people live what?
Wealth and luxury. Or stupid people spend their money as fast as they get it.
So, I didn't call you stupid, it's Bible. You see why I love New Testament? The New Testament says wise people live in what? In wealth and luxury. Wise people live in wealth and luxury. But stupid people spend their money as soon as they get it. Trying to impress. Who are you impressing? Those days, I wore one shoe. Proverbs 21:20. So you said, keep it very well. You don't need to. Anytime money comes, you're trying to impress. You just want to spend with let know you are here. You know, I can save 1 million, nobody will know. You are still wearing your normal clothes. You are still the same when you are. You are saving. You are saving. Me, go to market, price a cloth and pay. But now, I have only one gym, and I wait every day. Make sure it's neat. That's what, how many do I have? One. And you have not. What do you have in life? I have a land in Lekki. I got 80 million, and I have one gym. But you, anywhere you see fine clothes, you price it. You want to know the price of that fine clothes. Anything you see, you want to buy. The thin line between the poor and the rich is the rich see money as seed. The poor see money as what? Means of exchange. And you look good. You look good outside, your pocket is looking bad. Your pocket is looking what? But you are looking good outside. So, because of time. So, I've taught us this before, how to share yourself. Anytime money comes to you, that money, the reason why I can have millions in my pocket and I won't spend it, when people look at, most of my children will look at me, I can't buy an expensive phone. I don't even have a phone today. Thank God, God bless my daughter. I don't have a phone today. I said, okay, now, I bought with my money. That little one, I can't say, okay, now, what can my own do that your iPhone, what your iPhone 15 can do, mine can do? Am I going to get it? There's one thing, I make money from the phone. And I've never started making money. When I say, no, that money cannot enter because the phone is not too big. Hey, this phone is not a phone of 1 million, so that 10 million cannot enter. Some of them are using phone of 1 million and they don't have 500,000 in their account. And I can use a phone of 100,000 and I have 10 million in my account. I am using a phone of 100,000 and I have 10 million in my account, and somebody using a phone of 1 million and it doesn't have 500,000. You see some young boys, they carry 2 phones. One phone should be a share in one telecommunication company. You are going about with 2 phones. And one should be a share sleeping in MTN shares. One should be a share sleeping in Airtel shares. One should be a share sleeping in the Etisalat. Can browse it and know when next is MTN selling their shares. When next is Airtel selling their shares. When next, these are things you browse, not wasting time playing with your phones. Go to your goals. When next is this company selling their shares? You are browsing it. Leave bank shares for now. There are some issues. Is it true? I study these things. I study their dividend margins. I study all those things. Most of them don't know. If you are a student, an economic student, that way you know about dividend margins and profit margins and profit sharings. So, the Lord help us. So investing. So remember, saving is not an investment. You are saving to invest. Is that okay? Saving is not an investment. So the reason why you are saving is to save to invest. So saving is not an investment. You save to invest. So if you have 10 million anywhere, you don't have money yet. Until that money is invested and is bringing cash flow. Because the 10 million you can invest wrongly and go back to where you used to be. So the one that you used to have 10 million in your account, and you can put it somewhere and everything will vanish and you go back to square one. So you invest, when you invest, when you save, you invest wisely. Just like the guy that says sing wisely, but I don't support that one. You were told yesterday to sing what? To sing wisely, but I don't support that one. Okay, I think I'll be drawing the line here because of time. Thank you. I can't finish everything. The time is against me. God bless you.
Hallelujah. So at this juncture, we jump in.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Daddy, I'm correcting in a book. I'm reading a book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad.
Okay, that's fine.
And I have 2 questions plus a teaching now.
Okay.
And the first question is how can we know our assets and liability in Nigeria at this current situation. And number two is, how can our money work for us, not we working for our money?
Okay, let me start with the last one. 5 minutes. If it's 5 minutes, I will not answer the first one because the first one goes a bit deeper and wide. But let me start with the last one. The last one, the answer of the
our assets. Okay,
how your money can work for you. Number one, I told us when I said I want to start with the last one. I have taught us that number one, when you first of all you work for money, but when you work for money, at a stage in life, money should work for you. And the day I said it, I explained it with age. That from so age to so age, you should be working for money. I get it now. But from so age to so age, your money should be working for you. There is age you have to hand over to the coming generation, and at that stage, your money is now working for you. Now, how your money can work for you, I think is part of the doctrine I demonstrated. You are the one that rented the apartment, and you are the one that gave them the money, the capital to start a business. Okay, what I just demonstrated here is not just a story. Actually, I called Ebonyi State. I know a guy from Ebonyi State that started this business, what I just did. And today, the guy is a multi-billionaire. Not really, you know why? When the guy started bringing this Ebonyi State, but when you see them on the street, hawking on the old up, you think that, if somebody that is bringing them, can bring 10 of them, 20 of them, pay for house for them, give them money, give them goods. So now, let me not tell you how the guy does it. The guy will go to a company and negotiate. Some of them, the guy I'm telling you, the guy in question, started marketing. They discovered they didn't know the guy's strategy, but they discovered that the guy was marketing more than so many guys at Idumota will come to the company and buy goods of 5 million. And they will come back in 6 months' time. Get this strategy. They will come to a company and buy goods of how much? 6 million, 5 million. And they will come back after 6 months to the purchase. But this guy will come and buy 100,000 today, come tomorrow buy 100,000. So in less than 6 months, that guy have sold for the company over 20 million. I get it now. Watch this. The guy was buying small, but he was buying every day from the company. So every day the guy will come and say, give me goods of 100,000. Every day the guy will say, give me goods of 100,000. And the people that will come with 5 million, they will buy goods of 5 million and go and put it in their shop. They come back after 6 months, but they bought 5 million. So when they see the company, but the guy was buying small, because he had small boys who were taking it outside out every morning, because it's not about the capital, about the product you move. So the guy now has 6 boys in his house who we are moving. So every day, whatever the guy gets from the company, the following morning they will move everything. Because some people will go to Yanapaja bus stop, some will go to my 2 bus stop, some will go to a better bus stop, some will go to a Gondo bus stop, some will go to a Kotu bus stop. I guess now. So all the whole bus stops they are selling. So before the end of the day, they have moved everything. The guy comes back. So when the company now check their record, they discover that this guy that is buying small bought more than everybody. Some people will come and buy 20 million once and come back after 1 year. But the guy will come in to buy small, and the guy sold more than 30 million for them. So when they want to produce a new product, they now call the guy. Say, you are the biggest seller distributor in this company. So this new product want to make you the sole distributor. If I answer your question. So now your money works for you, but I'm giving you ideas and strategies. Now your money works for you is when you have grown to a level, you now build a fast food eatery and you have a manager comes up. You are still at our arena, you have your camera business, but you decided to buy a land and build eateries like Mega Chicken, like Tetrazine, like Mr. B's. I get it now. And you put a chef, a manager there and say, manage this. And nobody knows you are the owner, you don't come there. And money is coming to your account. is coming to account. Every day, money is coming to account. Money comes to account. You know, there is another business I want to teach some people. Please permit me. Let me add this. You know, that's why I say we have to study more. You know, many of you don't know how to get bank financial business. I'm not talking about loan, because when you take a loan from the bank, you pay interest. But you can get a bank financial business. I get it now. What is this? You are a business owner. I have several CSA. I did one last week. Let me show you. The one I did last week. I have several CSA certificates on businesses. And I'll show you why. Now, the reason why you most of you don't register your business, you don't have your business doesn't have a business name. You don't have a CSA certificate, you don't value it. But you don't know the value.
I'm still doing it.
You're still doing it, but do you know the value? Do you know how you can use it to make money? Do you know how I can use it now and become a multi-billionaire with the bank? Now watch this. When you do your business and you have your CSA certificate, don't do any transaction outside that. Outside, you go to the bank and open an account. Are you getting me now?
Yes.
When you open an account with that name, don't do any transaction outside that name. Most of you don't know that there is a record the bank is taking. If you have only your personal name in the bank, if you write transact with 1 billion, the bank doesn't know you. Hello? Because of what? There is a VAT.
Yeah.
So when you are transacting with your name, you can transact over 20 billion naira business in a year. If you go to the bank, they can't do anything for you because they don't deal with personal accounts. They deal with corporate accounts. But when you have your CSC certificates and you go to the bank, this is my latest one that came this week. Now, when you have your CSC certificates and you open an account with the bank, make sure that all the transactions of your business, even if somebody buys something of Zin juice, 500, let them pay to that account. Don't use your other account to collect the money. You are losing. Let the whole money in your business be going into that account. Run that account non-stop. Run it non-stop. After 6 months, go to the bank. I have another business. Then we go back to your statement of account of that CAC account and check how money comes in on daily basis. When they see whether 500, 2,000, 1,000 that comes into, this is one of the things that so many billionaires will not tell you. There are so many things I'm supposed to tell you that billionaires will not tell you. The moment they discover that that account receives money on daily basis, and you ask them, I have a place I want to start a business, the bank by themselves, I get it now, we come and give you what they called, you know what we use in Nigeria is what? The card. There are 2 kinds of card. Which one do we use in Nigeria? Debit card. It's only when your money, they debit you, they don't credit you. But you can use credit card. This is when you spend money you don't have. Is that so? When you spend money you don't have. So bank can come and spend money you don't have ahead of time for you, and because they know they can recover their money based on the history in your bank. So it's not safe for you as a business person and you don't have a CAC account and you have been using your normal name to do transaction. You are wasting your business. You are wasting the business. Get a CAC account, break through your, tomorrow I'm going to open another account with this. I have several accounts with CACs. Get in immediately. Start doing it, doesn't matter how small. Tomorrow you can walk into a bank and do business of millions with them. And that's why sometimes some people will be using, you see their small name, that if you go to buy something, they give their student's name. You don't think they don't know what they're doing. They can walk into the bank any day and do business of millions with the bank because of the record on their statement of account. But they will tell you. There are so many things billionaires are hiding from us. I get me now. So you can set up something with your money and put a manager and the money is working for you. So that's when now you have labored for 10 million and you now invested your 10 million and put a manager now. Is that what they are working at the refinery? I don't think that must have gone there maybe 2 or 3 times this year, but his money is working for him. The Dangote cement, do you think he goes there? The Dangote spaghetti, do you think he goes there? The Dangote sugar, do you think he goes there? His money is working for him. So you have to grow and build a business where they say you are working for your money. That while you are still 60 years, you are still the one. Go to arena, you will see some baba with white hair. They still come in the morning and open their shop. They are still working for them. I will retire by 50 years. I won't work for money anymore. By 50 years, money will be working for me. I travel to Dubai on picnics, stay for 1 week, come back, only come to God and say hallelujah something. God bless you.
Okay. My question is on risk management. Risk management.
Okay.
Financial risk management.
Okay.
You know, it's one thing creating a business. It's
Yes.
one thing running a business.
Yes.
And then another thing managing that business on faith.
Perfect.
So I would like to know how I have a little knowledge, but
Yeah.
I'm getting knowledge
Yes.
from you.
Yes. That's fine.
You see, I used to tell my children, when you come to business, they don't call risk calculation. Before you understand the risk management, you must go into risk calculation. You can't run into a business or you put your money into a business you don't know. I get it now. Or put your money into a business that you are not sure of getting back your money. That is the way you now come for risk management in the business. Now, when it comes for investing, let's assume let me use the one I'm into to explain, and I will now go a bit deeper into other businesses. Now, let me start with network marketing. You know, many people, it's easy for them to walk up to them and say, come and register in the network. I get it now. Say how much? They will give you 400,000, 500,000, 200,000, and register in the network. And the network will carry the product and give them, right? And they will go home and they will keep it. They will now go and start it, and they say this product, they will work. At the end of the day, either the product expires in their hands and they will not make any money out of the business. At the end of the day, it's like, when you come back next time, hey! But some people are making hell of money in network business, right? Because when you come for business, there are certain businesses that requires your presence, requires your idea, requires your so many things. So when you want to invest in a business, first of all, this business, does it require my attention, my knowledge, my idea? And most of them, they get a product. Let me use the one we are dealing with. There are many others. And what are you selling? A stem cell. This say they cure everything. Somebody say, what is a stem cell? It they cure cancer. What is a stem cell? It they cure diabetes. What is a stem cell? It they cure rheumatism. No, I want to know, what is a stem cell? He doesn't know. He has no deeper knowledge. That's why I said from the beginning, don't go into a business and all your target is money. You mix it. So you don't go into a business, all you are looking for is to make money. You didn't do your market studies, your market survey, you didn't do your investigations, you didn't know anything about the business. You didn't have any idea about the business. Now, before you invest, I can call Hannah and say, oh boy, this is your juice product now. It's like you have survived for 2 months. You have survived for 3 months. I'm giving 500,000. How much will I get back? I get me now. Can we go into this now? You are now using hand. Let's get a machine. I get me now. You know this history of that business. I can't go to you now. I don't know the history of your business and I'll give you money. I get me now. I'm talking about business and before I'm not coming to other investments like shares, like other things. There are so many things you can invest your money into. I get it now. Now, let's assume now you decide, let me now go a bit higher. You decide tomorrow, so okay now, I want to travel to Dubai and I want to go and buy clothes. Remember, when you come for risk management, there are certain factors you must observe from the beginning that helps you to minimize. Every business has a risk. That's number one. Every investment is a risk. So don't put me back. Anytime you are investing, because there are 30% of the business you can never see. For instance, for example, I can send money, I can transfer money. Okay, now I transfer 2 million naira today. What if they send me product and all the whole product are blocked? You know, our products are going to inside to go in the platform. And just give me an example. Now I have sent money and I know these 2 million naira products, I know how much I'm going to make. Are we together here? Now, but what if they send it and when I give sales to say, all of them are blocked. And I know another person say, there's something blocked inside the ship while they are shipping it. It blocks. That is aspect of the risk you cannot explain in business. I get it now. But now, what is your first calculation? Remember I said from the beginning, when you want to invest, know your audience. Now, if in Nigeria today, you can't wake up overnight now and say, I want to go and invest into clothing. Am I communicating now? Because the first question you ask yourself, now that Nigeria is suffering what they call what? Inflation. I get it now. Now, most of you that study economics, you know that inflation is not as bad as what? Recession. I get it now. Is that true? When you have inflation, that's when you have too much money. What? In circulation, right? Where you have money, 2 billion, 20, everybody is calling money. I get it now. Once everything everywhere. But when you have recession, you have too much money in circulation, right? And still yet, you don't have anything to buy. The money you have in your hands has no value. Now in Nigeria today, now you can go into the market now. You won't buy much. I get me now. You can go to market with 2 billion now. You cannot see anything to buy. By the time you come back and see, this is 2 million now, you're surprised. Because a 24 karat gold that was sold for 500,000 might be selling 1.5 today. Now before, with your 500,000 you have 3 cartons, but now with your 1.5 billion naira you are managed to get a carton. So the problem you have now, people now can come out now to buy material things anyhow. So if I want to invest now, I will think what people need most. Because of based on how I study my market. Now, number one thing nobody can do, as you are living here, you can't tell me I have not eaten today. You can't tell me I have not drank water today. So now, if I want to invest now, I will think what I know that by all means people will need. It's part of my risk management. That what I know that today, if I invest on food, I will get my money back. Briefly, you didn't buy food today on the market. You bought. Now the woman that prepared the food, but some people open market and didn't sell, but they bought food. Sometimes you go to market, open your shop, you did not sell, but that woman that came with food must sell. So what do you now do? Can I say, madam, please, I will pay you tomorrow? I get it, but you must eat. So I will think, where do I invest my money, and I will get it back. That's number 2. Another place to invest is health. The other one, I'm investing heavily on health. Even if you don't have money, if you are sick, your neighbors will contribute. If you are hungry, they might not contribute, or they might help you, but when you see sickness, let's say somebody slump in your yard now, everybody will come outside. It's not true. If somebody slump in the compound by 12 midnight, nobody in that yard will sleep. It's not true. The whole compound people will be doing vigil. About 5 or 6 will take the person to the hospital, while others are outside. Hey, now wow, Maker was with us. No, we talked about yesterday. Hey, God, I beg you, what happened? And someone will run back and say, the doctor said they will not touch her until we see 5. You see somebody that never dashed her 1,000. and they say, doctor said they will not touch her until they deposit 8,000. The person will say, hey, what are you gonna? Well, I'll give 8,000. I'll give 8,000. I'll give 8,000. Somebody, the person will run and provide 8,000. You will be surprised that in less than 30 minutes they will raise 50,000 that compound that night and give up. So now, is that not cashing out? The day we go to the hospital, the doctor said 400,000. If it was not because of life and death, I would say let's go. But at that point, the man knows that we cannot go. I get him now. Because it was at a critical moment. They can tell you anything. And the doctor will be in his office and making calls. I said, when you are ready, pay to cashier and we'll do the operation. I get me now. So you will understand health, where to invest, and how to invest. Now, when you now come for in that investment, there is another thing you have to study. How do I get my profit back? You know, when you look at that, the profit margin, how do I get my money back? It's not enough to invest. But if I invest now, how do I get my money back? Now, because of my business, now I'm using myself as an example, right? I have today, most of you saw most of my gadgets yesterday, the BP, the sugar level. I have a quantum machine that I can use now. I think, is anybody here have run text on? You know the quantum machine? Do you know quantum machine? Please run and get it for me. Now, I have to get a quantum machine, and I'm studying how to operate it. I can interpret any lab results, and I can operate so many lab machines. Huh? No, I'm learning it. I have to go and learn it. I get me now. Now I'm telling you how to survive in your business, how to be. You have invested to get your money back. I need to know this business. I get me now. That is where you have to manage. But if I'm giving somebody, I need to know the history of that business. Don't forget. Because there are some men that I cannot come and say, now wow, camera they go market now. The man will come and tell me, I sold one camera yesterday and I made 500,000. I say, hey, what's wrong with the camera? He will tell me, I will close, go and order it. Do you know someone do that? They didn't get that. Now, you didn't know how many months that camera has been with him.
In the last 5 years.
You know, I told you that it's big. If I begin to, like the one day I asked, there's something, this business is so wide. That it's not something you open your mouth and just begin to talk. The business is so wide that you need to have risk calculation is another part of business that is so big. You know, I think, is there any need of bringing it out? You see my machine. This machine now can check the whole organs in your body. So now, if I come to you and said, buy stem cell, he said, no, I'm not sick. I will ask you to sit down. And I will connect my machines in your body, and you will see your kidney, see your liver, see your pancreas. I say, hey, see this one. I get me now. And by the time I am done testing you, and I print out your result, I show you. And I show you, say, see, you have fatty liver. Hey! See, there's data we're talking about. Hey, whoa! Hey, how much you now say your product is? Are you getting me now? You won't ask me. You don't ask me. So these are strategies, but some don't know it. By the time I'll put my system, I put on my laptop, you are looking at yourself, I say, see your kidney. You are seeing it there. I'll show you your liver, I'll show you your kidney, I'll show you your pancreas, I'll show you your eyes, I'll show you everything, show you your brain, your cardiovascular state, I'll show you your cerebral vascular state, I'll show you all of them. When you look at them, you say, you'll be panicking. I get it now. So you will do a lot of calculations to come out of business, not lose your money, not invest wrongly, not to get back your money. You will be very careful. You see that the risk management you ask is something. So remember, you need to know the history of the business. You need to know, number one, the history of the business. how far they. That is what you know. I'm getting my idea from the bank, because before the bank will give you money, they want to know the history of your business. So that is their own risk management. This person want to give 20 million, and if you go to the app, they will tell you they want to shake your credit. Credit score. So there is a condition they have to check whether you are owing any other app. Do you know they used to know?
Yes, sir.
Once they click on that thing, if you are owing any app, they will know. And if you have defaulted before, they will know. So these are things you want to. That's a part of your own risk management. So don't put your money you have saved into a business you're not too sure. You know the one I said that we are laughing. This person that is making 500,000. How long have we been that good spin with him? So you can now go and buy it. Do you know okay now, for example, do you know that Facebook did not make money on Facebook for 8 years? Do you know that Amazon didn't make money on Amazon for 15 years? Because they were busy building a brand. I get it now. Did you know that when you are building a brand, people will not, like me now, I know how much I have spent. I printed this t-shirt, right? I have a Diva Secret key holders. I have a Diva Secret different things. I get it now. Now, the time you are building a brand, you are spending. But the day you are done building a brand, you can now see that money is coming. And people that didn't know what to have, the price you pay, build a brand, we want to make money like you. Now, how much am I spending to do all those things? You don't know. There is a brand I'm building. By the time you are done, you can sit down in a day. Millions will come. But you spent time and energy and money building the brand. But some will not want to spend. They are waiting for me to fall from heaven. And they are waiting there 10 years and not build a brand. Do you know that? Okay, now, Zine now. Tomorrow now, you might be surprised. You will now go to any big supermarket. All they want is Zine's products. I get it now. Because over the years, it might not be in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years. You have built a brand over the years. Now, a company can call her and say, please, can we use your name to produce a product? I get it now. It's an answer your question and money can work for you because she has built a brand. Now, a company can come to me and say, now, since you have made a name, I have a product I want to produce. Can I use your name? It's a different product as their own. Now, what happens now? Because people used to like Zine's products. Now, I want to use Zine's to produce mine. Now, he now tells me on commission, any 50 cartons, each carton you pay this amount. Now, he's not the one running the logistics. He has no business. He will only have her name and then use him. Every month, she gets her commission. She doesn't know how I run my business, but because I'm using her brand. You know, I didn't have time to go into those things. So, I think let's start because of time. We have been doing science.
Let God continue to use him as a vessel to bless us his children. Open your mouth and begin to commit to the hands of God. Let God add to the grace. Let God add to the anointing. Please, can we keep our hands in our pocket and bring that our offering?